New this morning, investigators are asking folks in Brunswick County to check their cameras for a red Ford F-150 pickup truck.
Yeah, officials say that type of truck is tied to the disappearance of an Horry County woman. Officials want doorbell or security video from May 14th and 15th in the Green Swamp, Highway 214 and 211 areas. That includes Delco, Bolton, and Supply. They're searching for 49-year-old Serena Anderson.
Anderson's sister reported her missing on May 19th after she failed to show up to work. Horry County police say her husband, Danny Osborne, told them Anderson took her things and left for their Forest Brook home on the morning of May 13th.
Now, earlier this month, the Horry County, South Carolina Police Department announced that the investigation is now criminal and Osborne is a person of interest. Right now, he's being held in the New Hanover County Jail on domestic violence protective order violations and for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor.
Officials in Anderson's family believe Osborne drove through Brunswick and Columbus counties in that red Ford F-150 between May 14th and 15th.
Anyone with possible video or information is asked to call police.